Hello YouTube and welcome to a new video. I want to try to solve some tactics today, and I solved some tactics while I was working on another video, and I found it really hard because for some reason I'd forgotten to put up my charger for my computer. So it was really annoying when I found that all that work, all those tactics were kind of just destroying the videos. I'm sorry. I'm blacking out here. I'm so sorry. But alright. So I want to solve a couple of tactics today, and let's see how that goes. So first off, we're gonna start right after this commercial. Oh wait, there is no commercial. Anyways, I've stopped at 2,219 in tactical rating now. I've passed 417 as you can see and failed at 86. 82% win and 18% loss. And I've spent a lot of time, I see now, on these tactics, but I'm not going to solve that many today. So this will just be a short video. Alright, let's start. H captures G3, okay. So we're white, and black is almost threatening to play G2, King H2, G1 equals Queen. We have a pawn on our own though. We can play H7, but who is the fastest here? So if I play H7, G2, or even H7, does he have something else? I'm not sure. H7, G2, H8 equals Queen, King F2, Queen H4 check maybe. Really hard to see where the tactic is though in this position. What is the tactic? Maybe I could also consider King to G4. But that's looking kind of too much. King G4, G2, H7. If King H1, then obviously I can promote to a queen. But if King F1, Rook F5 check, King to E2, and he is promoting with a check himself. But again, H7, G2, H8 equals Queen, King F2, or F1. Probably King F1. Maybe that's the thing that I have to consider, King F1. So after that, I have to play Queen to H3. Probably Queen H3 to pin the pawn to the king on F1. And then what is he going to play? Then King F2, Queen H4 check, King F1, Queen to F4 check. Or even after King to F2, I can play Rook to A2. I don't see the tactical pattern in this position. I really don't. I'm promoting before black, and I don't see why I can't just push my pawn and promote. Ah, okay, now, wow, that took me quite a bit of time to see actually, but if I play H7, Rook to F1, oh my god. Oh my god. So H7, Rook F1. So probably the tactic here is to still promote. And how to do that? I feel like King F6 does not work. Maybe it does, but King F6, Rook F1 check, Rook F5. Rook captures f5, king captures f5, g2, h7, king f2, h8 equals queen, g1 equals queen, and we're queening at the same time. So again, h7, rook f1, check, king g4, rook f8, king g3, or king captures g3. Maybe I could push h7, rook f1 check, king g6. If rook f8, king to g7. But he can obviously play rook to b8 and push b3, b2, b1 as well. And as soon as I promote, he can just chop that off. And I don't think I'm able to stop both pawns, since both pawns are quite near the promotion square. Okay. h7, rook f1, check. King g4, rook f8, king captures g3. He has to parry the checkmate though. So king f1. Ah, no. So, okay, h7, rook f1, king to g5. No, king g5 doesn't work. King g4, rook f8, king captures g3, king f1, and then rook f5 check. And now rook captures f5, h8 equals queen. And this pawn is gone, but he still has a rook and a pawn. It might be hard to stop those, but it looks really, really strong for me. Okay, I'm going for that. King g4. Yeah, king g4. King captures g3. And now rook f5 check. And queen, here we go. Okay, cool. That took me a really long time just to figure out that the rook can go to f1. The black rook, wow. That's insane. And I used 5 minutes on that. Over 5 minutes. Wow. Alright, let's continue. Bishop g5. Okay. So what's there to worry about here? If I take the bishop with my knight, knight captures back, queen captures g5, queen to f7 check, probably. King to d8. But where's white's follow-up? White doesn't have a mate. Aren't I just winning a piece there? Knight g5, knight g5, queen g5, queen f7, king d8. Why is that bothersome for me? Like, I can't castle, but I really don't see the fuzz. Maybe there's something else I have to consider here as well. But what would that be? I don't see it. I do not see it. So that's it? Okay, cool. Alright, next one. Knight to c6, alright. So I could obviously play queen a8 check, knight to b8, and then bishop a7. And I am winning a knight there. Looks like it. Do I have something else? Something better? Again, I don't see anything else. These are quite forcing moves. Queen a8 check, he has to block with a knight. Then I can play bishop a7. And he has to move away with his queen to stop the mate threat. There's no other piece that can come and save this knight as well. But the question is probably after queen to f7, and queen captures b8 check. King to d7. How do I save my queen? Well, I think queen captures b7 is alright. Ah, but he can play queen to c6 because the knight has gone to b8. So queen a8 check, knight b8, bishop a7, queen c6. Oh, I'm about to sneeze, guys. Oh. Sorry. But then, after queen c6, I can take with the bishop instead, not forcing him away so that my queen is trapped, but rather taking with the a7 bishop. So that if the king moves there, well, I will still lose the bishop though. On b8, won't I? Maybe I can insert knight to d4 then. Maybe I can do that. So after knight to d4, queen to b6, knight to a4. Queen has to step away. And then I can take on b7 or get my bishop. Yeah, okay, so queen a8 check, knight to b8, bishop a7, queen c6, knight d4 immediately, probably. And then where does he go with his queen? Knight d4, the queen can't step to b6 because my bishop is guarding b6. And this pawn is guarded, and this d5 square is guarded by both my pawn and the knight. So it seems like knight to d4 is the move to go. Because then the queen would have to step all the way back to e8. And then I can certainly take with the queen on b8. King to d7 and queen captures b7. Alright, let's go. Okay, queen to c4. Threatening to take here if I take with my bishop, but I believe I can still take here with check, and queen captures b7. Alright. That one was very interesting because there was so... Well, not so that many variations though, but still it was... To find that you have to kind of... force the queen away from the c6 square was quite funny. Quite funny. Alright, let's continue. Queen captures f6. Alright. So I'm very much thinking about a really nice move here. Bishop to g6 check. Looks really forcing. It is a check. He has to capture somehow or move his king. If he moves his king, then there will be checkmate. Queen captures d7. And if he takes it, there will still be a checkmate on d7. So bishop here to g6 looks really, really strong. Bishop g6, king e7, queen captures d7 is a mate. Yeah, I don't see how he's going to defend against that. Checkmate. Good game. Okay, that was ridiculously easy. I'm sorry, chess.com, but I don't think that one really approves for a 1917 rating. Alright, let's continue. Rook to e6 check. Okay. I think I've seen something like this before, but I don't remember what to play or what the theme is. Rook e6 check. So if I play king to d8, he can certainly take my knight on c6. King d8, rook captures c6. But then I promote, so king d8, rook to d6 check, king c8, and I'm threatening that rook on b7 as well. And if I go to f8, he will just keep on checking me, right? King f8, rook f6 check, king g8, rook g6 check, etc, etc. And knight to e7 doesn't make any sense. Just giving away my knight. I feel like that does not work. So knight e7, rook b captures e7 check, king to d8 or king f8. Maybe king f8. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. No, it does not. So if I go knight to e7, he can take with the e rook. E captures e7 check. And then wherever I move, he will still just continue checking me for eternity, basically. King d8. King c8. And now I thought I could promote, but which pawn to promote? Maybe knight d8. So knight d8. Knight d8, rook b to c7 check. King to b8, rook captures c2. That's a problem. And if I promote right away, he can play rook b to c7 check, king to b8, rook to b7 check, king to c8, so that's not working. What about knight to b8? Maybe rook to a7 even. Because rook to a7, if he checks me on c7 with his d pawn, then king to d8, obviously. And if he keeps on checking with rook to d7, then I have king to e8. And the knight covers e7. So rook a7 looks like a good move. Rook a7. What can he possibly do? Because I'm threatening, if he moves this rook somewhere along this 7th rank, I'm going to take that rook. And if he starts to check with this d7 rook, then I will just keep on moving towards e8. That looks like the best move to me right now. Let's go. Okay, let's take it then. And promote. Yay! That one was really, really nice, I believe. Starting off in this position and just figuring out which way to go first of all, but it doesn't make any sense to go to f8 because then you eventually have to go back to d8 and c8. And giving away the knight, as I mentioned, doesn't look any comforting whatsoever. So here, rook to d7, rook d to d7. So if it weren't for my rook going to a7, I do believe I am actually getting perpetual checks all over. Or I lose these 2 pawns and I'm down material. Alright, next one. Okay, so that was it. That was it. Alright, cool. I like this one. Okay, so I managed to gain a few rating points, and yeah, we are getting up there. But for now, I don't have a premium membership, so it's only going to be those 5 puzzles, and I think that works fine. doesn't make these videos too long as well. Alright, check out my Discord channel as well as my Twitch channel, and hope to see you. Alright, bye.